The history and wonders of Amalfi. Nestled along Italy's breathtaking southwestern coast, Amalfi is a town that radiates ancient charm, maritime legacy, and stunning natural beauty. As the namesake of the famous Amalfi Coast, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Amalfi is not just a picturesque seaside town. It is a storied place with a deep and complex history that dates back more than a millennium. From its rise as a powerful maritime republic to its enduring cultural significance, Amalfi continues to enchant visitors with its blend of history, myth, and Mediterranean magic. A journey through time. The history of Amalfi. The origins of Amalfi trace back to Roman times. The first known settlement likely emerged in the 4th century AD as a refuge for Roman families fleeing barbarian invasions in the northern territories. It grew steadily, becoming an established town by the 6th century. Amalfi's golden era came between the 9th and 11th centuries, when it evolved into one of the 4 major maritime republics of Italy, alongside Venice, Pisa, and Genoa. Its strategic position along Mediterranean trade routes allowed it to flourish as a powerful commercial and naval force. During this time, Amalfi established lucrative trade networks with the Byzantine Empire, Egypt, and Syria. Amalfitan merchants were highly respected and traded in spices, silks, textiles, and precious metals. Perhaps the most remarkable contribution of Amalfi during this time was the Amalfi Tables, Tabula Amalfitana, a maritime code written in the 11th century that became a foundational legal text for Mediterranean shipping law. This codex influenced marine law across Europe for centuries. Religious devotion was equally significant in Amalfi's development. The town was an early adopter of Christianity and hosted many important churches and monasteries. The most iconic is the Cathedral of St. Andrew, Duomo di Sant'Andrea, constructed in the 9th century and later expanded. The relics of St. Andrew, brought from Constantinople in 1206 during the Crusades, are enshrined there, making it a place of pilgrimage. Amalfi's independence declined in the 12th century. The powerful Normans conquered it in 1131, folding it into the Kingdom of Sicily. Shortly afterward, in 1343, a devastating tsunami caused by an underwater earthquake destroyed much of the city and its harbor. Amalfi never regained its earlier status as a maritime powerhouse. In the centuries that followed, Amalfi became part of various kingdoms, including the Spanish and later the unified Kingdom of Italy. While it lost political influence, it gained cultural and artistic renown. By the 19th and 20th centuries, it had transformed into a romantic destination for artists, writers, and travelers, drawn by its dramatic cliffs, terraced lemon groves, and the shimmering Tyrrhenian Sea. Today, Amalfi is a quiet yet bustling tourist town. Its steep alleyways, colorful buildings, and sun-drenched coastline drawing visitors from around the globe. 10 amazing facts about Amalfi. 1. It was a powerful maritime republic. Amalfi was one of the first and most influential maritime republics in medieval Italy. Its seafarers dominated Mediterranean trade for centuries, particularly during the 9th to 11th centuries, rivaling Venice and Genoa. 2. Home of the Amalfi Tables, Tabula Amalfitana. Amalfi created one of the first written maritime codes in history. These laws governed trade and shipping across the Mediterranean and were used as references as late as the 16th century. 3. Relics of St. Andrew reside in Amalfi's cathedral. The Duomo di Sant'Andrea houses the bones of St. Andrew the Apostle. According to legend, his relics were brought from Constantinople by Crusaders in 1206. An oily substance, known as manna of St. Andrew, is said to flow from his bones, a miracle celebrated yearly. 4. The Amalfi paper tradition. Amalfi is famous for its handmade paper, known as bambagina. This tradition dates back to the 13th century. The Valle dei Mulini, Valley of the Mills, nearby once hosted dozens of paper mills. Today, the Paper Museum, Museo della Carta, showcases this heritage. 5. UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Amalfi Coast, including Amalfi Town, was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1997 for its unique cultural landscape and exceptional natural beauty. It's a mix of coastal cliffs, picturesque villages, and historical landmarks. 6. Dramatic geography and architecture. Amalfi is built vertically into the cliffside. Its labyrinthine stairways and terraced houses are a marvel of engineering, adapted over centuries to cope with the terrain. It's a town where streets are often staircases, and the sea is always just a glance away. 7. A place for royals and writers, Amalfi and its coast have been a retreat for European nobility, artists, and literary figures. Richard Wagner, Henrik Ibsen, and Gore Vidal all spent time along the Amalfi coast, inspired by its tranquility and natural splendor. 8. It has its own lemon variety. Amalfi is known for the Sfosato Amalfitano, a special variety of lemon that is larger, more aromatic, and less acidic than common lemons. These lemons are used to make the world-famous limoncello, a sweet lemon liqueur. 9. Annual Regatta of the Ancient Maritime Republics. Amalfi participates in a historical reenactment and rowing race against the other 3 former maritime republics, Venice, Pisa, and Genoa. Held annually in different cities, this event is a vibrant celebration of medieval traditions, complete with costumed parades and boat races. 10. It has survived multiple natural disasters. Amalfi's resilience is noteworthy. It was partially destroyed by a tsunami in 1343, has suffered frequent landslides, and was even bombed during World War II. Yet, it has always rebuilt, preserving its heritage and welcoming new generations of travelers. A living legacy. Though small in size, Amalfi's historical impact far exceeds its geographic footprint. It played a foundational role in Mediterranean commerce, maritime law, and religious devotion during the Middle Ages. Today, its cultural legacy lives on through its architecture, festivals, cuisine, and breathtaking vistas. Traveling through Amalfi is like walking through layers of time. One can stand on the grand staircase of the Duomo, gaze over the port that once launched great merchant ships, or walk the quiet alleys that whisper of monks, nobles, and sailors. The scent of lemon trees fills the air, echoing the sweetness of its past and the promise of its future. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a nature lover, or a romantic soul in search of beauty, Amalfi offers more than a destination. It offers a story, centuries in the making.